Dave Spade is funny for me. Gee whiz.
Chris Rock is looking so old and ashy though.
Bro, it's bad. Even Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's looking tired.
But Chris Rock used to look super young.
No, he did look super young, but yeah, he found out that, look, man, my jokes his jokes don't resonate with the youth. Oh no, Will Smith slapped
You're
everything.
Get slapped by Will Smith.
Will Smith slapped the youth out of him.
It'll put some years on you.
Yeah.
What does an award-winning sports podcast sound like?
Sounds like this.
Sounds exactly like this.
Sounds like this. Hey, champ.
Hey, champ yourself.
Hey, man.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me, no, but like, yeah, man. First and foremost, man, we'd like to thank everybody out there. You know, if you voted, if you've taken even like 10 minutes of your time to listen to the garbage we spew. Thank you very much, man. We honestly don't do this without you guys, and yeah.
Senzo is straight into the acceptance speech.
Of course, bro. What are you saying? Oh, do you want me to be like a rapper? I'd like to thank my mom and God. Every rapper.
So, Working Title FC entered the African Podcast and Voiceover Awards in the Best Sports category. As a lot of you know, we got nominated as one of the finalists. We know some of you voted. And this past weekend, we won. We won the whole goddamn thing. We are African champions. Now, are we Bafana, a once-off win, or are we going to be Cyril? Are we going to be Hervé Renard of Conquering Africa? We don't know, but we're going to be back every year in a white shirt. And Senzo is 100% right, is that it's for the fans, man. It's
exactly
to say, but there's obviously something we do that you guys like.
Yeah.
There's something that loads of others like. And, you know, this has been a long time coming, I think, for the show. You know,
yeah,
Working Title FC is a Phoenix podcast risen from the ashes of another podcast.
But also, do you know what it is for me? Also, you have to get a lot of things right in that aspect. And like, I don't know about you, but like for me, this just clicks. Like I come in here and like, this actually feels right. You know, it's like Neo in the Matrix when he goes, I know Kung Fu. It feels like that.
Feels exactly like that. And you will notice a distinct lack of Ryan Tinline today because it clicked. Senzo and I were recording our spin-off Rugby World Cup. Ooh, I can't say Rugby World Cup. Our spin-off rugby podcast that is about lots of guys playing to be the best in the world.
Yeah.
And I said to Senzo, dude, we're here, we're vibing, we're amped.
Yeah.
Soccer never sleeps.
Honestly, it doesn't.
So let's
get
really
doesn't.
into it.
It really doesn't, because there's Carabao Cup. I even forgot there was Carabao Cup.
Man, what? Like, Carabao Cup gets a lot of flack, right?
It's necessary, though.
I think it's necessary.
I think Carabao Cup is more necessary than the FA Cup. For me, the FA Cup is too...
Ooh, interesting. Have you, firstly, before we get into it, have you ever had Carabao? The energy drink.
No, how is it?
It's an energy drink, right?
No, I know it is, yeah.
Ryan Tinline would be all over that shit. You know, he sometimes brings us Switch.
Yeah.
Now, nothing against Switch, but I mean, those flavors, guys, I'm in my 40s. I can't have a lot of sweetness, right?
You're sweet enough, hey, Turkish.
Carabao has apple flavored energy drink. It kind of doesn't work for me.
Apple, for me as well, apple flavored anything doesn't work unless it's like pure juice. Anything to do with apple and it's fizzy, they've tried it tons of times and it's.
You know what I can't do? Melon.
Oh, I can't eat a melon, like they're gross to start, except watermelon.
I can't drink melon flavored stuff, but that's more.
Why are you allergic or what?
No, I'm allergic to being sober on this particular occasion.
Ah.
I got very drunk on it, and even I like a melon.
Yeah. Oh, but it triggers you to go back to that place.
I got to be in an open room or outside. I can't eat a melon.
What, you turn into the Hulk? Turn green, you wake up with purple board shorts somewhere and you're just like, what the hell happened? No, but like, no, I understand those things as well, because like...
On Hulk, right?
Yeah?
Why would his pants never completely rip off?
I don't know, man.
Because like everything is shirt. Why does pants never completely go?
I really don't know. That's actually true. Even the shoes. Do you know how strong you have to be to rip a shoe?
Do yourself a favor, right? You wanna check out, because you remember back in the 70s and 80s there was a TV show called The Hulk, right? Lou Ferrigno. Okay, not Mark Ruffalo. He's the new Hulk, right?
Not Mark Ruffalo, not Eric Banner.
Not Edward Norton.
No, not Edward. But Edward Norton's one is a bit too...
He was just CGI. I think he was just wearing...
too.
All of them were. I mean, shit, no one's that size.
But
right?
Edward Norton's one, they try to be too deep with the storyline.
Man. It's about a guy who gets nuked, he goes green, he gets angry, fucks up shit. Like,
honestly.
Like, I mean, I'm not about like superheroes. Like, just... throw a bad guy in there.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And let's and show us. Like, we don't need the backstory of of why he needs a shrink. No,
I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
But what you want to do is you want to Google Lou Ferrigno, LOUFERRIGINO. He was a bodybuilder.
Oh yes.
He trained with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Right. They used to compete and train. He used to wear these little booties when he transformed, because he wasn't CGI. He was just a big, massive dude. They painted him green. Yeah. He's definitely suffering from it now.
It's like as they were saying, like, because I was watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing on Netflix, and those looks really, when you were playing a superhero, you had to max out. You really had to max out. Like, have you seen how big Schwarzenegger is as Conan?
Man, he was, and when he played Conan, that was like right off his wings, right?
Yeah, I mean, like he was massive.
What did you think of that documentary, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Bro, I've got a lot of respect for him, man. I've got a lot of respect for that guy because,
dude, works.
Bro.
Puts his mind to something.
And he just does it like it's nothing.
He goes, this is what I'm going to do now, and that's what's going to... What surprised me about it, spoiler alert here, but is that he was rich before he became an actor.
Yeah.
He didn't become an actor to become rich. That's what he wanted to do. He said he took his money, invested well.
He was balling.
He was balling. He didn't have to be an actor.
But I think it's a lot of it was because he sounded like he had a high childhood. And I think that's what motivated him, because their dad seemed tough on them.
The dude's cold, though. I mean, there's a part where he talks about his brother passing away, and it sounds like his brother had mental illness. And he's like... You just got to get on with it. Like, you just like cold, bro. Not a tear in the eye.
But I think that's. But it goes to how, how especially like baby boomers of people from that region, because of what happened in that part of the world. In that part of the world pertaining to the war. Those guys are hard as nails, bro. But like, what really inspired me about Arnold Schwarzenegger is like, how he just takes everything in his stride, and he's just like, bro, they say you can't do something, and he actually goes and he puts in the hours.
That's the thing.
He puts in the hours. He's not afraid of that. He'll do whatever it takes to perfect the craft.
Also, who says no to Arnold Schwarzenegger? He'll crush you.
But he'll finish you, bro.
He'll pop your head.
He'll terminate you.
70 odd.
He'll terminate you or erase you.
He will erase you. Erase. That's the good one. The Terminator's the easy one.
Yeah. He'll erase you.
Erase. That is the one we all want.
Oh, but like the guys, I've said the guys who actually win at life, right? Okay, the one's cancelled. But him and Donald Trump actually have done everything in life.
The American dream.
They have done everything in life.
The American dream. You know how Donald Trump's family made their money?
Yeah.
Like his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather?
Remind me again?
Right. So what they used to do is there was a gold rush. So a lot of people up and down America moving gold around. His family would the first thing they did was set up food tents on the passes, right? But fucking Trumps. The horses that would fall down the passes, they would go collect them and serve them back to miners coming up and down. Oh. That's how they first made their money. So they were like pure profit, right? Giving people horse meat. Then they started putting hotels and bars and restaurants at the end of each stop, because the guys got money. They've just got the gold. They got money. Yeah, what do they want to do? Right?
Go flash it.
Spend it with Trumps. Even... And I don't know, it could have been great-great-great-grandfather. I don't know.
Yeah.
But even the one point, he found out somebody was going to build a rival hotel on the other end of it. He just picked up his whole hotel. And it was like wood. We're not talking bricks and mortar here. And just put it on a train and moved it there because it was quicker than the other guy could build. I mean,
That's clever, though. That's
Man.
smart. Because the thing is, for me, look, cool. He's not my favorite person or whatever, but hey, man, the guy's done it. Donald Trump has done it. Like, he's everything that they say you should do in the American dream.
before you get yourself
Check.
before you get yourself into Kanye West territory.
No.
So Carabao Cup, listen, I think it is necessary. You got to think it's better than, or it's more needed than the FA Cup. That's an interesting thought, right? The FA Cup is open to everyone, and everyone can play everyone, and that's the cool thing about it. Carabao Cup is only league
I think
League One,
Championship. I think
Championship, and one
yeah,
down.
League One.
Yeah, so kind of the top three divisions.
It's like the VVIP of the FA Cup.
Teams hate it. It's one of those competitions, it's like Europa League. You're only interested when it gets to the later rounds.
Yeah.
Because some good matchups. City are out, but Pep said, listen, I'm going to go out. I'm not interested. I'm not going to expend energy.
But, I mean, past 10 years, he's won it 6 times, so he's like, whatever.
He's done it. He's
like,
over
whatever,
it.
yeah.
He's kind of got those. Ten Hag seems he wants it. He played a very strong side, but
not very strong
on names, I think, because a lot of returning players.
On names. But also, we're that kind of club right now because we don't have the luxury of saying, listen,
Take the wins.
We don't have the luxury of saying, listen, we're okay with the Carabao Cup. We don't have that kind of luxury. Pep's got bigger fish to fry. Also, this also does nothing for Pep because he has to go play a World Club Cup.
Yeah, that's where he's going to put it. And listen, Pep is, if ever City are going to have a back-to-back, it is this season because I do not see anybody in Europe
even closer
touching them. Real Madrid feel like a work in progress.
Yeah.
I kind of feel they're waiting for Mbappe.
Yeah, and then there'll be yes,
then we go. I mean, Bellingham's playing up front, man.
Bellingham's playing like a free role, the freest role ever. Like he's redefining football.
Bayern could be.
No, but Bayern also figuring things out. Yeah. Bayern also figuring things out because
they just look
it's a new system now. Because also they're still trying to get to learn each other
and listen, it's still early in the season, but if you're conceding 3 goals to this Manchester United side
in Germany,
you got to sort that shit out. But I do not see anybody in Europe.
Barcelona, like also they've got their problems.
I mean, Barcelona. What
they've started the season brightly though.
I want to touch on Barcelona later. Let's look at a bit of the Carabao Cup. Chelsea. Finally winning, finally scoring a goal.
You'll take it. If there's any team that will take a W right now, it's Chelsea. They need it.
Who would have thought that taking a bunch of teenagers, we started the show saying, you know what, I love it when I have an adult in the room. Somebody just does stuff.
Yeah.
Chelsea feel like they need an adult in the room.
Yes.
And it's just like
but like I was looking at the side, there's no one even in the side. If Conor Gallagher has to be a captain, then you've got serious problems.
And the problems go like Jackson, right? He's now suspended for disciplinary issues, accumulation of yellow cards, and all of it is dissent. All of it's dissent. Malo gusto. That's just childish behavior.
Yeah, it's not proper game management. It's things that you can cut out.
Into your head.
Yeah.
Are you going to see that all season with them? I mean,
Thiago Silva's like he's tried it and he's not, and also he shouldn't be captain because he's like the idiot. What's he gonna?
I mean, he's got his hands full, like changing the nappies and fucking
showing Poch around
stories.
Showing Poch around.
This is where we keep the centre backs.
Honestly, it's not like PSG. These English guys are different. You've been here before. We don't speak about Spurs here.
How do you think Poch must feel? Because the one thing I think he has is there's going to be no dissent in that dressing room. No one's going to step to him like at PSG.
Oh, no, not at all.
None of them are at that level in their careers. So it's a give and take.
And also, Poch is a serious oak.
Yeah.
He's a serious oak. He'll drop you quick.
Did you hear shit about the lemons?
No.
Oh, so he believes like in lemons taking away bad energy, right? A lot of people say that lemons do take away smells, but he says he believes lemons take away bad energy, and he keeps a bowl of lemons in his office, and he said, just give us time for the lemons to remove the bad energy.
Oh, God.
And they said, how long? 3 years. I need 3 years for my lemons, guys. trust Poch's lemons.
No, but like for me, do you know what I like to see? At least Mudryk is getting some game time now. Like he's also, you can see he'll come right. He'll come right. He'll get used to the physicality of it, because I don't think tempo for him is going to be a problem because of the speed at which he plays the game. But I think just thinks the physicality of it and like the back-to-back and the frequency of the games.
Well,
and
that's it. And
the wear and tear.
And I've had my say on Mudryk. I think there has to be the situation in Ukraine. Has to. I don't think he goes on the field thinking about it, right? But obviously it is a thought. But also the guy hardly played. He hardly played matches, and next thing he's going to Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, he is raw, you know.
Yeah,
it's not
like
his
proper.
fault.
But yeah, it isn't. And also, I mean, in all fairness, like all due respect to Shakhtar, if you're sitting there and a Premier League team from London, either Chelsea or Arsenal want you, it's a no-brainer, bro.
That's your business model.
Cheers, bro.
That's your
Goodbye.
business model. You mentioned Poch's old side, Spurs. They are... What do you think? Are they looking good? Are they the real deal? Is this the season they win something? Not going to be the Carabao Cup.
No, well, not
going to be that.
Spurs always do this to people, though. You know Spurs. I'm not sold. I'm not convinced yet.
Look, Ange Postecoglou has definitely got the feel-good factor there. They are a striker away as well. You know what? But watching the game and kind of seeing his career, I don't think... And it's weird for a guy who's top scored in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I don't think we give enough love to Son.
To Son, hey? Human Son might have been the low-key guy.
Man, like I say, I've never seen a less... and it's not to say he's underrated, but we kind
He's
of...
not high maintenance. Do you know
high maintenance.
Do you know who Son is? He's the football equivalent of Steph Curry.
Yeah. Just like he's so excellent, you take it for granted.
Yeah. He's low maintenance, that's why, because you don't hear him about making demands and stuff. He just gets on with it.
Because I saw the stat the other day that him and Harry Kane set up each other for the most goals in the history of the Premier League. And you think about the strike partnerships we've had in the history of the Premier League.
That's deep.
Now we're going back a while, right? We're going Cole and Beardsley.
Yes.
I mean, dude, I don't know if you remember that first season. They were doing it in the second division. What was it? It was the championship then, or division, whatever.
Yes.
They get promoted. Beardsley and Cole were...
Finish everything.
I mean, telepathic, right?
Yeah.
You think, wow, you're never going to see that again. Hello, Cole and York. I mean, the two were the same person, right?
Exactly.
You got Shearer and not to the same degree Sutton.
Yes.
Right? They just vibed at Blackburn. They just got each other. They just worked it. You got
Henri Bergkamp.
Oh man, come on! with both of them with blindfolds and slippers.
Henri Bergkamp.
You know who else am I missing there? Cantona and Hughes.
Yeah.
Cantona and Hughes for a while. Who else was a great strike partnership?
Kjell
Viduka as well. Aussie doubles.
Kjell Viduka. Then you think about Liverpool. Fowler, no,
Heskey and Owen.
They had a partnership,
but it was all to benefit Owen.
Yes,
that was the difference.
Because Heskey had to sacrifice a lot of his career for Owen.
Yeah,
he was
yet Son and Kane have set each other up for more goals than all of those guys.
But like, I'm just trying to think, like, they are deep men. Like, there are deep strike combinations in the Premiership. And Son and Kane did it but it's because of the level of competition now in the Premiership.
Look, it's also because Harry Kane scored a shitload of goals.
yeah, he literally did carry.
You know, so, and I think, but now Son's just gone, right, Kane's gone. I'm just going to transfer it to Maddison. He and I, we're just going to get along. Right? He's such an intelligent, adaptable, considerate footballer.
And what I liked about Spurs' performance, never mind they didn't win against Arsenal. It was away, especially after conceding an own goal like that.
A stupid goal, yeah.
A stupid goal, one. Two, to go behind after the penalty as well, and to still have the fight to come back.
That's it.
At the Emirates. Yeah. I don't know what Postecoglou is doing, but he's doing something right.
You know what? He just looks like vibes in the good way, right? It's just like, you know what?
Do you think the ego factor's gone there?
I don't know if Spurs had an ego factor. I just think they had I just don't think they believed in themselves. I just don't think, they're like...
Do you know what I think the problem has always been at Spurs? Their chairman doesn't do them any favors.
No.
And also, like, they make the manager bigger than actually what it is. And Spurs is a team... Spurs... I've always said, like, if United get relegated, I'd support Spurs.
Man, Spurs are the sleeping giants.
They've always been. Spurs have never had a garbage team.
100% sleeping giants.
But for how long, Paulo?
Oh, man.
For as long as I can remember.
The Premier League's been around. As long as the Premier League's been there.
Spurs have never been like a garbage team. On paper, you're like, these should dismantle anybody.
They always get it. And you know what I think, Andrew, what has he done? He's not signed anyone. Major Madison, right? But other than that,
but Madison, you didn't pay mad money for. That's the thing.
Not mad money. Bought him from a relegated team, right?
Yeah, like for 30, 40, not bad.
All the players he signed, no one fantastic. But he goes, Basuma. Now remember, Basuma was the first Brighton.
Oh, the first
template, right?
Yeah.
So he was the first guy. He brings guys in and kind of goes, like, if you don't have baggage, you as a footballer looking at this, hold on a second. They got the best stadium in Europe until Real Madrid, until the Bernabeu was rocking, right? They're in London.
Yeah.
Massive support.
Yeah, big fan base.
And the fans want good football. The fans are understanding supporters, right?
Oh, bro, they're the most.
They're the most, right?
They're the most understanding, yeah?
Why wouldn't I want to play for this team?
Honestly.
Why wouldn't I believe in this team? So he's kind of got rid of that. I think there's always been a thing of a Spurs player, and a Spurs player is kind of a guy who gets relegated. And it's weird because I'm saying Madison. Or the guy who doesn't quite make it at the top teams. Or the kind of guy who's breaking through in Europe.
Yeah.
But they've just listen.
Do you know he's probably told them?
They got it right.
Do you know he's probably told them? Guys, forget what you've heard in the media. Forget what you think you are. This is what you guys are.
But he says, hey, listen, if the fans want to think there's a title challenge, do it.
Honestly, bro.
You know what?
Because
football.
because also, I think as well, managers don't go in there and say, yeah, this is a title challenge. It's what the papers write, it's what the fans talk about, and it's what the pundits say.
Yeah.
And that's what gets to people. And like, do you think that's what's killing players? Like it's listening to all that outside noise. And
well, on the point of the outside noise, I think what's always been interesting about Spurs, because of where they're based, a lot of journalists support them.
Yes.
A lot of journalists
I know that,
support them because of where they are. And I think that could add a layer of pressure and a layer of scrutiny.
And also the English press, bro. Yes.
Oh, man. They're brutal. So anyway, Spurs do great things.
Spurs are, it's 1966 all over again. That's if Spurs were... That's them personified.
And sometimes you see it that a team has to, even Daniel Levy, like, the man's addicted to saying dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
Says last week, we've got a buyback clause, or makes out that they got a buyback clause for Harry Kane.
No.
It's like, don't say that shit, man.
Yeah, because it doesn't help you. It's not going to help you.
Move on.
Honestly, also
you had the guy. Move on.
You saying that, what does that do to the dressing room? Like, okay, cool, buyback clause for what?
And when you're going to activate it, because he's not leaving within 3 years. He's doing well.
He's doubled his wages.
What are you talking? It's not even a buyback clause. As nobody knows why I say that shit. It's just, like you said, puts pressure on the dressing room. It throws a fan. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But sometimes, and what's supposed. I think that Ange Postecoglou has not mentioned Harry Kane once.
Why should he though?
Got to move on.
Should he?
He was never my player. We got to move on.
He's not my guy. I didn't really coach him. Like the guy he was here when I got here. Cool. And I said, bro, if you want to go, you can go. If you want to stay, you can stay. Like I've open door policy, but like what? I must pine over a guy that I didn't. Honestly, also, what's crying about Harry Kane going to get? No. You had him for the most time. He scored the most goals. And he's gone.
And look what we've done there. We started talking about Son, and we ended up talking about Harry Kane.
Yeah.
But props to Son. Did you see that one video going last week when he was back in South Korea for international duty? And fans were coming to take photos and sign some stuff.
So now though.
And the one fan, he's got a contract with Samsung. He's a Samsung ambassador.
Wow.
And the one fan wanted him to take a selfie with an iPhone, and he put his hands down. He said, very respectfully, I can't take. Can you take the photo? and took the photo, and cool. Then the person came with the Samsung, and he took the photo. It's just little, but he wasn't a dick about it. It's just I respect these people.
I mean, but like
guy.
also
good guy.
I mean, also the guy went and he had to go do military. He went back and didn't cry. Just like, okay, cool. I mean, at the end of the day,
his career was flying.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm South Korean. I'm South Korean first. I have to go. Oh, and you got like an exemption, and they're like, don't worry about it, man. Go play football.
Didn't because they won the Asian Championship, they all got exempt. I think that was the story. In case you don't know, all South Korean men up until 23, before the age of 23, have to do military service. Footballers and K-pop stars included.
Yeah.
Isn't one of the K-pop bands? I think they broke up because they had a... I don't know.
But like, how's that for humbling, eh?
Yeah, amen. But aren't South Koreans the best players? And let's not stereotype here. Yeah. But Park Ji-sung...
Work ethic, bro.
You know what?
No ego.
It's no ego.
It's
just like, it's humbled. But that's... Hey, listen, if you know anyone from South Korea, anyone who's been there, they say that's, prototype society.
Yeah. Prototype society. After speaking about Samsung, well played.
Yeah, there you go. I want to talk quickly about Everton, right? Going a bit under the radar. I always pay attention to Everton. I've got Everton supporters in my family. There is something very bad about to happen to Everton. Obviously, they get the approval. They're going to build a new stadium. It's going to be great, whatever. They may open that stadium in the Championship. How they got escaped last year, I don't know. But there's trouble coming because there is an investment group coming in who have got very dodgy ties. You think the Saudis are bad. Okay, the Saudis are bad. But these guys are going to pull a Glazer-style buyout of Everton, and they are going to absolutely sink. If Everton go down, they go out of business.
It's administration.
It's Everton
it's bankruptcy.
Are gone.
Yeah, it's bankruptcy.
Yeah. So keep an eye on what's happening at Everton.
That would be terrible, bro.
For the rest of the Premier League owners to stand up and go, these guys are not fit and proper. We do not want them owning a team here.
Yeah, you must know. Yeah, you must. And the Premiership have let in some other oaks, Daxin Shinawatra.
I mean, Dodgers. How are the Saudis?
That's the Saudis.
You know what I mean? It's not the Saudis. They're not linked. Let's talk.
Oligarch Central.
Oligarch Central. You may or not know that Sheffield United are a Saudi-owned club. People don't know that. We were having the conversation, the Saudi derby last week, Newcastle versus... Did I say Southampton? I mean Sheffield United.
El Kashiko.
Sheffield United.
Oil cash flow.
That's who I meant. They're owned by Saudis. Sheffield United are shit. Just relegate them now.
Rubbish,
Give everyone 6 points.
Honestly,
put us all out on misery.
Is that Housenhouten?
No, it's the replacement of the replacement who's probably going to be fired if they lose
bro, you catch 8 and you lose again.
Look, they didn't get the record.
9.
The record stays at 9. United got it.
Leicester got it.
Leicester got it. The record, so they didn't break the record, but
8 is bad, bro.
Man,
anything like
it was a bad 8-0.
It's a terrible one.
Even the 9-0s, right? You can be in a game. Sheffield United just fell apart.
Yeah, they did. They got ripped.
What? I don't think I've seen a weaker group get promoted from the Championship than what we have this season.
Yes. There's no backbone.
Luton, they look undercooked.
Luton, I just think it's the sheer magnitude of... Starting with the stadium thing first and foremost.
Yeah, we like having a laugh, but...
Starting with the stadium thing, that should tell you that the sheer magnitude of being at this stage is going to overwhelm them, and they don't really have the resources for it.
So what are we saying here, right? Because we like American sport. American sport have a closed model. You can only get in the league if you buy in, and that buy-in means you need a lot of things, right?
Yeah, you look at very deep pockets.
You look at MLS, they just got in purely off David Beckham's name, and they have Miami.
Yeah.
Right? Into Miami, right? That's how, their stadium's not fit for, but they don't have a stadium.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in the Premier League, you have, this is sport, right?
Yeah.
You did the best. You did a certain thing. You got
and it's high
top
stakes,
league, right?
and it's high stakes, yeah.
But what's the season for them?
Season does
They're going
nothing.
straight back down.
It does nothing with them. And the way Leicester are playing looks like Leicester are going to come straight back up because they're top of the championship here.
So here's the thing though. If you're Luton and you're Sheffield United and you're Gimmies, it doesn't say much for the competition in the league where the majority of teams are going to walk over you. How much of a deciding factor do you have in City being dominant because they're just going to hammer you? I don't know. I don't quite know what I'm saying. I think my point is,
I think I know what you're trying to say. I think what you're trying to say is that like it's you'd much rather seen like Middlesbrough come up.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah, Middlesbrough come up and like because guys that were like maybe they'll make a fight of it. Not like if they get relegated, it will be a thing of last 2 games or last like 1 game or on the last day.
Leeds stay up.
Yeah,
you know what model I like? They do it in Holland and they do it in Portugal.
Yeah.
The bottom 3 play the top. I think one goes down automatically and one comes up automatically.
PSL does it as well.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, to a lesser degree, yeah.
2 and 3 and 2 and 3 playoff.
Straight
so you
away.
can finish in the bottom 3. You finish in the top 2 of the next league.
Straight away.
Playoff.
Who wants it more?
Right. It play off against that. I kind of go okay because now you're keeping quality.
Yeah. You're keeping the same Oaks and the same Oaks are having like a.
I don't know. Sheffield United's just got me wanting to destroy the whole thing.
But I'd like to apologize to Bournemouth because Bournemouth this season they're showing a bit of fight.
They are, and I suppose that goes against the kind of thinking. I'd ever tell you my dream about Ollie McBurney?
Why are you dreaming about him?
So my brother-in-law lives in Dublin, and outside his house they've got the what they call the green. It's an open space. It's a park. All the kids hang out there. And in my dream, I was visiting my brother-in-law. I was over there, and on MUTV they just announced United have signed Ollie McBurney. I got so angry I ran into the green and just burnt all my United shit. Right, and I go. Shit, we ended up signing Wout Weghorst, and I don't really know what the difference was. So
exactly,
my dream did come true in a way.
Exactly. But I think Wout Weghorst, it was just about. I think the Wout Weghorst thing, it wasn't not that it was important, but like it was Ten Hag showing us that look, Oaks, like I really don't care who the hell you are. If you're gonna do what I expect of you, you'll make the team.
And Wout Weghorst, isn't he one of the top scorers in European qualifying? Right? He's one of the top scorers. The guy works, which brings us great to the next point of guys not doing what the coach is telling them, Jadon Sancho. We've not spoken since all this shit happened, right? So just a quick recap. Jadon Sancho doesn't play. Ten Hag comes out and, having previously protected him, said, I wasn't happy with the way he trained. Sancho goes and says, fuck you.
Honestly.
Basically, right?
Honestly, go do one, bro.
So he's like, right, you're banned from first team until you apologize. United playing Bayern Munich. He's spotted online playing FIFA. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And being shit at FIFA.
Yeah.
Right? Losing 4-1 in that particular game. And then Ten Hag goes, you better apologize. Fuck you, I'm not going to. Rashford, Maguire, his England teammates apparently intervened. Say, dude, just apologize,
dude, just say
move
sorry,
on.
Yeah.
No, fuck everyone. Now you're banned from everything. You can't even come into the canteen. You're done. We don't want to see you until you apologize.
Ship him off, bro.
The hell, man.
Ship him off. What like for me? Okay, what's it, bro? If Rashford is coming to you and saying, "Bro, say sorry," and Rashford's one of your good boys, and Rashford's like one of,
he's your guy.
He's your guy, and he's a good example to follow. But like, and if you're telling him to go do one, okay, clearly you got an agenda, bro.
Because you're right. He's not only told Ten Hag. He's told his teammates now, fuck you.
And he's
told
good mates.
He's told the fans.
Oh, he's told the fans. In no uncertain terms, he's told us to go F ourselves.
What I like about it is, so there's obviously something going on with Jadon Sancho. He missed a big part of last season. What Ten Hag said he is going through, whether right or wrong, I don't know. But Ten Hag took one approach with him last year. Obviously had a lot of time for him. Pre-season, tried him in a couple of positions, forward. We think, okay, trying something. I still think Jadon Sancho, even before this, is a busted flush. I've never seen that guy have a good game. It doesn't have. I've never seen him have a good half.
But like, it's because of these things. It's because of things like this. Because it's the professionalism. Bro, I'm an adult. I'm like, I paid £73 million for you. I don't have time to babysit you as well.
And you know, a guy
on things like this.
You went to a finishing school. You went to this Borussia Dortmund finishing school.
Bro, yeah, one of the most, like, Jude Bellingham is mature.
Yeah, 100%.
He is mature for the stuff he's producing.
Erling Haaland. That place is a finishing school.
Because Erling Haaland, look, I'm not saying you don't have other eclectic interests, like go be a kid still. Erling Haaland still has like
and go
other
to nightclubs in pajamas.
Yeah, exactly. Erling Haaland still
hang out with Logan Paul.
Exactly. He still has other things, but like he knows like what's made him what he is. And I don't think he messes with that. I mean, if Pep says, yo, bro, cut the interview, like he's going to cut the interview.
Afram Hakimi. Also is problematic at Real Madrid. Also a bit of a loose cannon. Goes to the... Was he at Real Madrid or Inter? He just bounced around.
Yeah.
Goes to the Dortmund finishing school. Look at the guy. Model pro.
Yeah.
Model pro.
Because Germans don't take nonsense, bro.
Man, so you've gone through this Borussia Dortmund finishing school. So up your technique. Make you a pro. A model pro.
Also, you were at City. And Pep is there, so like you... And then you went, yeah, exactly.
But that was the thing, right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
We spoke about it. Pep does not let go of players he doesn't want to let go of.
Yeah.
And he didn't fight for Sancho.
Because
he had the same thing with Phil Foden. Said, listen, you're gonna wait your turn. Right? I'll work you. I'm not gonna send you on loan. Phil Foden went, right, I'm gonna do it. Phil Foden's arguably listen, he's the Kevin De Bruyne in waiting.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to see that guy post numbers. He's got next.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho could have had that. But he said, no, I'm going to go. Right, you're going to go to Dortmund. You go do what you want to do. You can't do it,
Yeah.
So as it evolves, Jadon Sancho. But here's the problem. It's a £73 million problem because United don't sell well. We're not going to get our money. How do you negotiate? So, we went...
And we're speaking of Barca... We're definitely not getting our money.
Come on, man.
We're definitely not getting our money. We're speaking of, he's going to Barca. Come on, bro.
Man, this is just... listen, he was never a Ten Hag signing.
But coming back to the... Do you know what I appreciate about the NBA? Not the NBA, the NFL. The NFL have... They can see things like this coming a mile away.
I get so much still happens in the NFL.
Yeah, no, but like, those guys are...
There's other things going on there.
But it's... They don't care how talented you are.
Because there's always someone else.
They want to see, do you take it seriously?
Yeah, there's always something else.
Is football number one?
What happens with Jadon Sancho now? He's so young and so stupid. And you know what? This is football. This is life.
We flog him to the Saudis.
But why won't he just walk into Ten Hag's office and go, dude, sorry.
I effed up. I'm sorry.
I fucked up. I don't know. I'm sorry. And Ten Hag will go, great.
Cool.
You're back in the side. I still want to get your ass out of here because you've shown your character.
But like for you, you're here.
But let's try to drive your value up.
Yeah, whilst you're still here, I mean, I have to do something with you.
But what an idiot! Because Anthony's going through what Anthony's going through. I believe he's back in the UK after his time off. He's now doing the police. One of the people has already dropped charges. That's a weird situation.
That's also.
I'm not going to comment on that. The same thing, Mason Greenwood. So that right-hand side, that right-hand berth is wide open. Right? It's there for you. It's finally, the pathway is clear.
I think, but then you look at a kid like Facundo Palestri. Guys had to wait his turn, eh?
And he hit more Uruguay caps than United appearances.
Bro.
For Bielsa. For Uruguay.
Bro.
We're not talking Venezuela.
Yeah, exactly. For Uruguay. Uruguay, a serious team.
Right? You know what amazing thing of Palestri? You know what a shock it was watching this United Carabao Cup game? To have wide players take men on and go on the outside.
But also, it's the press and the work ethic.
It's all there. It's all there. There's videos going around of Hannibal chasing back. I think Hannibal and Garnacho.
Yeah.
They lost the ball. They chased back. Like
Garnacho doesn't look like that kid to chase back, but like I think it's.
He was at Atletico.
Yeah.
He was at Atletico.
No, but like I think now you know with Ten Hag, look, and it's kind of what Fergie had. Everybody, when you're at that level, everybody's talented. You must know how to play some sort of football and stuff like. People just want to know if you're committed and you take it seriously.
You know what?
Are you serious about what you're doing?
You know what I love about Ten Hag, right? And he's having a difficult second season, and you always knew it's going to happen.
Yeah, of course.
We called it season 1. You're going to get a free pass. Season 2, that press are going to nail you.
Yeah, of course.
They're quite. United won 2 games in a week. What you going to say, right?
Yeah.
But Ten Hag has come in. He's gone. Legendary player, Ronaldo.
Out.
I'm going to take you on. Club captain, Maguire. I'm taking you on. Rashford, Starboy. I'm taking you on.
500 caps ahead. Veteran.
I'm taking you on.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, do you really think I give a shit about you?
Bro, I told Ronaldo to go pack. Like, who are you? Who are you?
I told Ronaldo to go pack.
I told Ronaldo to go pack. I told the guy who's feeding the whole of England, listen, you're late again. Like, what's a Jadon to me?
Who are you, Jadon
Who
Sancho?
are you? Like, what did tell
How
me?
do you think this is going to end?
You've seen. I told Ronaldo, bro, doors out there, bro.
You think we've mentioned adults in the room?
Yeah.
This club's got no adults. They're letting me do it.
I'm the boss.
They're letting me do it. How do you think this is going to happen for you?
You've seen this movie over and over again, Jadon. You've seen it.
Go look. There's a guy called Ronaldo. He took Ronaldo
You may not be able
out.
to. Yeah, you may not be able to find him, but actually, go ask Harry Maguire. He is right there. He is a living example for you.
Next time you're playing FIFA or EAFC, just go to Saudi Pro League and see who's there. A guy called Ronaldo. Notice how he's not a Manchester United. I did that.
Me.
Man.
No, but like,
If I tell them to take Fergie's name off the stand, they'll probably take it down.
yeah, honestly. But like,
What's a Jadon?
the thing is, for me with Ten Hag, right? Do you know what I like about him? You know where you stand with him.
100%.
You know this. Well, actually, sorry. Go back to What do you think of the Solskjaer interview?
It's cheap. You know,
It is cheap. I was disappointed in him.
You know what the thing is? Of these, now if you don't know, Solskjaer in The Athletic put out an interview saying, a lot of shit about United, but more importantly, saying all the different players that he wanted to sign. You know what the thing is when these interviews come out? Sure, he wanted to sign Haaland and he wanted to sign, who was Bellingham, and he wanted to sign, you wanted to sign everybody. They never tell you about all the shit that they wanted to sign that the club said, don't sign that guy. You can't sign Haaland, but you ain't signing XYZ. I think it was a cheap shot. It's like, why does he have to do that?
Honestly.
You know, you kind of left on good terms. Who are you trying to score points with?
And also because the thing is, like, it's Sally's his name, one. Two, also it seems like it makes Ronaldo the scapegoat now.
Yeah.
Again. It makes Ronaldo the scapegoat, and it's convenient because he's not here.
Yeah.
And it's cheap. You're right. It is cheap.
No need to do it.
It's cheap. It's like, bro, come on, man. I thought you had more backbone than that. Also, I was going to say, like, whatever happened. Like, no matter how I felt about it, or no matter what differences we had as management, like...
And, dude, you're still on United's payroll.
Honestly, bro.
They're still paying you severance.
You're still receiving checks, like...
Listen, but that in itself is, I think, what is a big problem with modern day Manchester United. You know, I saw it in the early days of the Premier League and this kind of like rolling coverage of football, where a lot of the first guys to get into punditry were ex-Liverpool guys. That legendary,
status,
80s side. You know, kind of like a way everyone wants a quote. Everyone's got running coverage.
Sure.
And Liverpool aren't doing well, so guess who they're going to ask? And I think it's the same thing with United. I think, every time Ferdinand and Neville and Roy Keane and Solskjaer and all these guys say something about you, fucking Paul Parker. Paul Parker. I didn't think he ever spoke in a game. Always got something to say. Paul Scholes. You're not helping, guys. You're helping your bank balance.
Honestly, bro.
You're helping your bank.
Exactly.
If you really are that deep into the club, go speak to someone in the club.
Exactly.
Don't come do it here for the gram.
Do you know who does it well? David Beckham.
Oh, listen, dude.
But that guy's a grown-up, though.
Will you ever say anything bad about David Beckham?
No, I won't. That's besides the point. But you don't hear David Beckham, you don't hear him say, United should be doing this, that, and the other.
Never.
Because I think one as well, he's a fan, and he's like, look, I want to see the club do well. And they also he doesn't really comment or get into that. Also, I think he's also too busy running his own club.
But the same thing at Beckham. I think compared to the others, Beckham gets what it's like to be Manchester United because he is as big as Manchester United. Yes. He's running a football club, a proper football club. And
he's been there, where people are talking about you non-stop, week in, week out, in an age where we didn't have social media.
Yeah.
And he had his thing with Ferguson. I mean, so he's probably tired of it. He's probably like, bro, I get it. I'm not gonna go kick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna also, bro. I've been paid.
You looking forward to the David Beckham documentary?
Hard.
To Netflix. When's it? Next couple of
4th of October.
Oh, guess what Senzo's doing?
One shot, all four. Watch. One shot or 4. But no, but like I think it's tough already. You don't need that kind of scrutiny because I think with that being said, clubs like Real Madrid, right? The only people who say bad stuff about Real Madrid, you probably only hear it in Madrid. But other than that, their stuff doesn't really leak.
Oh, because Perez owns he controls
actually,
everything.
he is the king of Madrid.
He controls everything. Like, if
Probably tells King Philippe what to say.
Right?
Yeah.
So just sign, I need this, just sign that, right? But yeah, listen, I think all these ex-players, like I don't think they're doing any help. Jadon Sancho, you're a prick.
Bro, grow up, bro.
This the thing is, it's like United's not their club anymore. Pogba tried. There's not Pogba. There's not Lingard. Those guys are fuck around. There's not fuck around FC anymore, right?
You're under a new regime.
Yeah, there's not fuck around FC.
The PE teacher's gone.
Yeah, PE teacher's gone.
The substitute teacher's gone. Class is in session. Yeah.
So I rate Ten Hag. Listen, he's doing weird things now. He is doing weird things.
He is doing weird things, but like he also has to figure it out for himself. But like, there's one thing at least that's a non-negotiable, and that's the work ethic bit. That is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Oaks like Pogba used to coast, bro. Like you've been out for 4 months, 5 months, you haven't played, and you go first game back, you're in. Those days are done.
That doesn't work. You look at a guy like Diogo Dalot. Is that he's not the best around there? He's versatile. He's solid, right?
Yeah,
the guy works.
If you have to max him out, the best you'll get to 7.5.
Yeah, 100% on his best day.
Yeah,
on his best day.
On his world beating days, 7.5. Yeah.
And that's what Ten Hag likes. So I'm all for it. I want to jump around to this gives Liverpool some appreciation, right?
Yeah,
they are looking good. Like I said, I'm worried about Liverpool. Everything's solid. They got a forward line that is stacked.
And you said they're slowly building.
Man, that midfield just makes sense bit by bit. Defensively,
still questionable.
Right, that's his next project.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's probably the reason why they won't last the distance with City. City are running this thing.
Yeah,
they're
lapping everybody twice.
They're Wycliffe, gone by November.
Yeah,
Arsenal
are going to try, but Arsenal, the thing is, as well, they still have to try to figure it out because Arsenal, as well, they went all blockbuster.
Yeah.
They went all blockbuster signings, and the thing is, there's growing pains with that.
Yeah. Kai Havertz just looks weird. The goalkeeper situation.
That doesn't help, eh?
Why create a story when you don't have to?
That doesn't help, eh? And also, if you're Ramsdale, you're like thinking, what the F, man?
Just get rid of one. Just get rid of him. If he doesn't work for you, get rid of him.
What the F? Like, honestly, exactly. Also, but Ramsdale didn't do anything wrong, and Ramsdale is solid.
Because all he's doing is putting pressure on either keeper. Because it goes, when one makes the mistake, well, the other one wouldn't have made the mistake. And
also, that doesn't help because, like, it's a Euro year.
Yeah.
And also looking for game time. So do you think Oaks I think Ramsdale by January, he looks at the situation and goes, listen, man, I'm not going to make the English squad doing this.
It's weird, man. Like going back to United, I mean, they signed their Turkish goalkeeper. Carabao Cup doesn't play. Onana plays. I got to build chemistry. Finally got Varane back.
Yeah.
I'm finally starting to get guys back. Yeah. I got to have everyone playing together.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And also Onana hasn't his confidence was a bit low after what happened. Like, bro, play him. So on Liverpool, looking dangerous. Probably not going to do it. Salah is quietly being excellent again. Fuck that guy. Yes, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Yes, bro.
He's just doing the things. I think
that is the difference as well. The man, like, no matter whatever the situation was with the Saudi thing,
got on with it.
I'll leave the talking for Klopp.
That's it. Only they know what the situation was.
Do you know what he was posting when that Saudi thing was going on? Oh, him playing chess on, like, it wasn't like he wasn't pulling a Sancho. That's what he was.
Yeah.
Oh, got on with it. And like his performances wouldn't have said, like, even if he did want the move, like his performances aren't saying that, he's not downing tools.
They'll be there next year. Saudi will be there next year for Salah,
Yeah. Let me run this thing down, like this contract down here.
Because you could have put pressure. Don't tell me his head wasn't turned.
Of course. His
mate Sadio Mane is out there.
You're a human being.
Man.
They're not going to bash me every time I go to the AFCON or whatever.
Yeah.
They get me.
Yeah.
But like going about it properly. But also you can see, bro, people who are managed by serious people.
Speaking of not serious, have you seen what's going on in Napoli? I know you follow Serie A, Roma with the fucking hottest kits.
Oh, the gangster kid. Bro,
Man.
what they did to Osimhen, bro.
So listen, in case you don't know, this is what happens. Napoli's TikTok, whoever runs their TikTok posts a weird video of... have you seen the video?
No, not yet.
They've taken it down, but it's still floating around. Osimhen's agent, naturally, because it benefits him. He's posted it out. So it was, TikTok's got those weird voices, those like squeaky little voices.
Yeah.
And it's got the voice of Osimhen saying, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, to then only take the penalty and miss it.
Yeah.
Like, so weird to make fun of your star man.
But
A guy who wants out.
But you know how Italians are.
Man.
Well, with that.
Do you think it's that?
Bro, Italy's shown itself too many times.
Yeah.
Balotelli's one of you guys.
Yeah.
And look how you guys treat him. What
Yeah.
do you think they're going to do to... Especially in the south.
Yeah, especially down there.
In the south.
But you'd think, because they're kind of seen by the rest of Italy as lesser. There's loads of racism. So do you think it's that? Do you think it's yeah, man?
Of course it's that. I mean, if you look at Italy already, and I hate discussing politics. Italy already, fascism is okay.
Yeah, but you're right. They've shown themselves. I mean,
They've shown
themselves.
themselves. Look at Lukaku. Look at it's. Are you surprised? Surprised? No. Disappointed? Yes.
Yeah, what a
especially
bizarre
from
move.
also who's running your social media account.
Yeah, because someone's got to approve that. Somebody's got to say, "Oh, that's good. That's funny." Well, it's show our star player.
Your
missing a
content
penalty.
manager for Napoli. Like what? Like what are you doing?
Look, Osimhen's come in, scored. He scored yesterday. I think he scored an assist. When we record this the day after they won 4-1. He says he's moving on. It is what it is. The person fire the intern.
No, but like he's good. Also, I think he's dealing with it the right way because this is a fight that he's not going to win.
He's also smart. Keep your mouth shut, play the game right, and then when the time comes to
January
move,
comes, I'm going Saudi. Bye.
I wasn't a dick. I behaved properly. You do right by me.
Exactly. Give me what's mine.
Oh man, how many Premier League teams their season turns by signing Osimhen? Arsenal turns.
We turn.
United turn.
Chelsea turn.
Chelsea turn. The Chelsea turn, man. Chelsea turn. That's that guy. That's that guy.
You think he's that polarizing?
No, not polarizing. I think he's that effective. No matter
true. What system you're playing, or
Chelsea
Spurs turn.
I mean, anyone who gets that guy.
City don't turn. They just win 6.
Yeah, no. Then there's
They score 100 goals every game.
if City sign Osimhen,
Imagine Osimhen and Haaland, bro.
just finish. Just stop it.
With the brainer behind them.
Give it to them.
But the thing is, that's the scary thing. Sorry, going back to City, that's the scary thing. Kevin De Bruyne is not playing.
I know. They're not missing a beat
At all.
You know this. Pep is like now. Pep is peak Pep. He is.
What do you think he was doing in Barcelona when he had his surgery?
Fuck. The mind boggles, eh?
He was planning the next 3 seasons.
He probably was, eh?
Planning the next 3 seasons.
Because so this year he's gonna get the four in a row, right?
Not 4.
3.
No, 4. Oh,
this season he gets 4 in a row.
Oh, I thought you meant Cups because I was like, he's out of Carabao.
yeah, no,
but
no.
I don't think
This season he gets 4 in a row.
Do you think he does repeat 3-peat? He must be thinking about it though.
Look, the way listen, I think he repeats a double. I think he does back-to-back Champions League. He does back-to-back Champions League.
That must be on the back of his mind. But my thing is, do you think he does repeat 3-peat?
I just think
and shuts it down once and for all.
Your point earlier about saying he's got the World Club Cup, and that kind of traveling and that kind of movement. And I know the European teams are like, it's very weighted against them. They play one game before the final.
Yeah.
They get flown there like on fucking jetliners. Like, I mean, they're cool. But seeing the way he also treated the Carabao Cup, kind of goes like, I'll weaken my team and see. I'll see if there's such a thing as a weak City team.
Yeah. Yeah, when you can play a 90 million euro defender in the Carabao Cup, eh?
Man, unreal. And what they're also missing John Stones.
Oh, bro.
And they get the cheat of Rodri, who would never have touched that game yesterday, counts as one of his games.
That's suspension.
Listen, I don't know how Rodri gets away with not being sent off every week, but anyway, He's one of those guys like Nigel de Jong. Not Nigel de Mark van Bommel.
Yes, Mark van Bommel.
Did you ever hear the thing with Mark van Bommel? Dirty as shit, never got sent off. Did you hear the thing? So he did two things. He was always nice to the referee. He learned the referee's kids' names, wife names, would talk to them before a game.
But also the way he dresses. Shirt tucked in, boy.
Shirt tucked in.
Rodri does the same.
Oh, that's it.
Appearance. Rodri looks like the boy.
Short back and
looks
sides.
like the boy next door.
Yeah, short back and sides. But the thing with Mark van Bommel, he always made sure that his dirty tackles were on the blind side of the ref. He said that. He wouldn't get away with it in VAR. But he said intentionally, I would foul on the blind side of the ref.
Clever.
That's when if I need it, that's where I did it.
It's clever. But that's a grown-up, understanding the game and understanding what understanding what his job is.
That's understanding what his job is. Let's jump quickly to Ajax. If you didn't see it, we spoke about Holland earlier. The fans have lost their shit, man. Ajax in 12th place. What the hell? What the absolute hell?
But Ajax, it needs to happen to Ajax. It really needs to happen to Ajax.
So, listen, Ajax has always been a model of a football club.
Yeah.
Get ex-players in. Mark Overmars was director of football, and I think Van der Sar was general manager.
And there was Dennis Bergkamp in that mix.
Dennis Bergkamp was involved. Then Van der Sar has his health issue. He's now retired. He said he doesn't need that. And Mark Overmars sends a picture of his dick to an employee and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, Ten Hag leaves. They sell that whole side that got to the Champions League final. Then they've not recruited well.
And one of their players was selling the most cocaine in the world.
It's just kind of it's just kind of caught up with them. This is the club of Johan Cruyff. Ajax should be the Barcelona of the Bayern Munich of Holland.
Yeah.
And it's not turning out that way. PSV, Feyenoord coming for them.
Yeah, but I think this is healthy though. This is healthy because do you know what it is? You need that kick. You need that kick up your backside.
Oh, and those fans were kicking down the doors. I don't know if you saw that.
I mean, it's the Cruyff Arena. Bro.
What happened with the game? Because they had to replay the last 35 minutes.
I don't know, but
I didn't check on that.
I think there was no weed in Amsterdam.
Oh, man, yeah, there was no chill. Hey, like any preconceptions you got about Amsterdam, they were not chilled.
No, they were very. They were not having it.
You know what the thing with Ajax is? They probably got like a bunch of 16-year-olds there, ready-made to go into the first team. They just say, okay, well, just put these guys in.
If these guys scrap these guys, we'll start with
Get rid of those, reboot, put these guys.
And they don't mind doing that.
Well, and they will do it.
And they will do it. That's the thing. That's the thing. But I think, do you think Ajax, with their model of football and the model of their club and what they've been all the time, do you think they're disappointed not to kick off and be like a Bayern Munich and be like a real European super powerhouse?
That's it. Like walk your league and get to quarters, semis regularly of the Champions League. Yeah, I think they should. I mean, their legacy.
Their legacy.
They got a handful.
They're right up there, bro.
They got a handful. They got a handful of Champions Leagues. I mean, and yes, they had a successful period, but then, did it in the 90s. Looked like they were going to kind of build that 90s team.
But also, like, this whole dynamic, this new thing, money does other things in football there. Like, now, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. You have to have deep pockets to compete.
Or be Ajax. Ajax are going to be all right.
They will be all right.
They got a bunch of kids there ready to come up, on the come up.
Also, their goodwill's done them a lot. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
They've got goodwill. They've got infinite goodwill. Like,
who hates Ajax?
Nobody.
Only Ajax fans hate Ajax.
Evidently.
This week.
All right, and Feyenoord and PSV fans.
Even them, I don't think they totally hate them. I just want to quickly go to La Liga. Morata.
Bruh.
Scores the winner in the...
Bro, looking like prime Benzema.
Man, that guy. His roll call of clubs is unreal.
It is unreal, actually. But what do you think the problem is with Morata? Because if there's a frustrating guy, it must be Alvaro Morata.
Has to be.
He has to be the most frustrating oak in Europe.
I mean, and not just for his clubs, for Spain as well.
For Spain as well, yeah.
He's got everything. He's got everything to be elite. And then he scores. Look at this guy. I don't know. You can't rely on him.
Do you think that's the thing? Do you think it's a confidence thing, or do you think it's an attitude thing, or like?
He doesn't seem that way. Tell me something about one of your boys that you love, Paulo Dybala, who I don't get, but I think it's very similar.
It's the same thing.
Fans love him. He's got everything. But for some reason, it just doesn't unlock all the time.
That's my question, because the thing is, I don't think it's a professionalism thing, because the thing is, if you
never hear anything.
You never hear anything, and also, why do top clubs keep taking you?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a confidence thing?
I don't know. It's so weird because, Dybala, you go from Juventus to Roma and you kind of go, did he deserve that? And it's not a step down by any means.
No, not at all.
Morata, the guy's been Chelsea, he's been Juventus, he's been Atletico, Real Madrid. He was Real Madrid.
Chelsea?
I mean, it's not like he's had to take a step down to build himself up. He just keeps building himself.
Yeah.
First choice for Spain.
Yeah.
They'll try some weird guys every now and again.
But they'll go back to him. Like, if nothing else works, we'll go back to Morata.
Man.
But, like, I don't know, man. For me, it's a conundrum. I don't know. I think sometimes his brain just... There's something there. I think it's just the application of it.
I don't know. He's going to be one of those guys because he's like, I think he's in his 30s now already. He must be
31.
He must be around there. And I think he's going to be one of the guys.
He's 2 years younger than me. Yeah.
He's probably going to play until his late 30s.
Yeah, easily.
But at some point, he's going to find that coach and that club that's just going to unlock him.
Eh?
You sometimes see that, like especially with Italian strikers.
Oh yeah.
They go to Sampdoria or
at the
Genoa,
back end of their career,
and they just something unlocks.
At 34.
Yeah.
At 34, and he's just bangs.
What do they call it? The capocannonieri.
Yeah, capocannonieri, exactly. But do you think it's? I wasn't going to say it's like Benzema, because Benzema had to sacrifice a lot for, and Benzema is never like hit or miss. Benzema is banging in like 27, 28 every season. It's just Ronaldo scoring a million.
Yeah.
So, Flip, do you think Morata is the guy to lead them to the Holy Grail? Because La Liga is weird. You never know at La Liga.
What was the thing is that, so at the time when, he came to United, he went to Chelsea and Lukaku went to United. And I really wish it was the other way around,
bro.
Who knows what could have happened.
I think Mourinho would have turned him. I think Mourinho would have done something incredible to him.
Unlocks it. You just need that. Because Mourinho's done something with Dybala. He's more available. He's not having those weird injury problems. I think he's being managed. But Mourinho seems to have unlocked something in Dybala.
He's probably stimulated him.
Yeah. He's done something there. Yeah, hey, man, I think that's a great sliding doors moment. I think, and I think Lukaku's career could have been different as well. I mean, he did well at United for one season. And then just staying in Spain. I know they lost subsequently. I just want to talk about the two Joaos tearing up Barcelona.
Oh, bro.
George Mendes has pulled off a stunt there. I don't know what he did. Joao squared. Joao Cancelo.
Did you see Joao Felix's pass?
The assist for Lewandowski.
Oh my goodness.
We're going one game back because I think they lost to Mallorca.
No. They came back.
They came to 2-2. Yeah.
No, 3-2.
Was it 3-2? Did they win?
They won. Lewandowski's looking scary again, Rix.
Oh, man. But yeah, the two Joaos. I mean, Joao Cancelo's average position is like right forward.
Right forward. False two, bro.
We always said it. False two. Joao Felix looks happy.
Look like he looks
different player.
He looks like what he was before he went to Atletico.
Totally engaged. Got the dream move. And maybe he's just the pennies dropped. Go, listen, I want to go to Barcelona. That's my club and my dreams. Gets it and goes, oh shit, I got to fucking do it.
I'm actually on last chance here.
I got to do it.
Yeah, because I went to England and I didn't really enjoy it.
And the thing with Joao Felix is he's one of those kind of guys doesn't have a position.
Yes.
He's not quick enough to be a winger. He's not strong enough to be your main guy. You kind of got to let him. He's
like Bruno Fernandes.
That's it. You got to let him do what he does.
Yeah.
And, if anyone who's going to do that shovey, kind of like I used to play with this guy called Lionel Messi. I get what you guys need. I understand it.
I understand who you are.
I get it.
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I used to play with it. So
nowhere near the level. Of course, I understand, but going, I get it. Hey, I was around. There was a guy called Ronaldinho. You might have heard of him. Exactly. I know what you guys need.
I know exactly what
I've been there.
I've been there.
But
But I think Barca with Xavi as manager, like, I mean, I raised the eyebrows when I first saw it. But I think Xavi's what they know what they need now with him.
You know, at that time,
it's a guy who gets it.
At that time, something so weird happened, right? Pirlo was managing Juventus, Solskjaer was at United, and Xavi was at Barcelona. You were like, and who else? Lampard was at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you're kind of going, what the fuck is happening at elite level of European football that they're putting back tribute bands? And the other three completely flopped.
Oh, bro.
Xavi worked out. The guy's like, hey, man, that's Catalan. You're going to, you know, and...
Different. We're different, yeah.
And we just know Gavi is watching because he goes, well, there's a direct line. There's Guardiola. There's Xavi. First was Cruyff, Guardiola, Xavi. I'm next.
Yeah.
Gavi, the next Barcelona manager. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah,
you know it's going to happen.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, man, listen, do we want to touch on any Premier League fixtures this coming weekend? I didn't see anything that kind of like...
Bro, we got Palace again. So
interested me. I think there is a clash. I think there's a Liverpool-Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, hold on, no?
Let's go. You know, we just jumped into the studio. There's a Liverpool-Spurs. That's the one I was looking at.
Oh, that could be a 5-0, 3-4-4. Or a sneaky one
at White Hart Lane. Hey man, that game is going to be
White Hart
wild.
Lane. What do you mean White Hart Lane? White Hart Lane doesn't exist anymore.
Tottenham. What's it called? The Tottenham Arena.
Whatever it's called. The Tottenham's Hotspur Stadium or whatever.
The Crypto Bet Forum. You got to sell this naming rights.
Oh yeah, bro.
Levy's got to pay off his cheese room somehow.
Yeah.
This is Working Title FC. That is what an award-winning podcast sounds like.
You know what it is.
You know what? We're award winners. You're award winners.
We're all award winners. You get an award.
You get an award. It did feel like that. That's a
You take the W, bro.
Hey, man, I took double wins. Working Title FC in your feeds, in your ears. We love football. Ryan, we did miss you, but it was nice.
Oh, shit.
Just the adults.
West London derby, Ryan. At Craven Cottage. Be scared.
Oh, shit. The underdogs.
Yeah.
Chelsea against the real team from West London.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they got the good properties there.
Yeah, bro.
They got the good properties.
Yeah.